Overall, I thought the trip was excellent. Number one, seeing the cities, have an opportunity for our guys to be together, to bond as a unit, to learn a little bit about Madrid and Barcelona and their cultures was really important. Equally important for us to have some practice here and learn a little bit about ourselves and to be honest with you, learn about ourselves in a game against different competitions. So all three games went as planned. Fortunately for us, we won all three. But I think more importantly, we learned a little bit about ourselves and each other and what things that we need to work on and things that we think we will be able to run during the season. So overall, the games were awesome. Learning about Spain was awesome, and a chance for our kids to get to bond was outstanding. Well, I think the most important is you're together. You have each other. You got to have each other's backs. You gotta be with each other day in and day out, kind of like a road trip. And I think a road trip and a trip like this are similar in the sense that you only have each other. You got to count on each other. You got to look out for each other. And just the fact that you're with them all the time and learning about each other and knowing what has to happen in this situation or that situation it was important for us. We flew into Madrid and spent 3 days there, and then we bussed over to Barcelona and learned about the culture of both of those. Madrid's kind of more in the center, and it's a drier area, and of course Barcelona is right on the Mediterranean. So our guys got to see both the two largest cities in Spain and learn a little bit about their culture. And I think that the guys would say, along with all the people that came along with us, that it was a very valuable and good trip. You know what? We spent a lot of time touring other than the games. We went to some a small town called Montesero up in the mountains. We went to a very small town called Toledo that was just a little place out in the middle of Spain that were just beautiful sights, and the tour guide was with us all the time, and she could translate for us. We didn't have any problems with communication, ordering from menus or anything. So our company did a great job for us, and it was really nice to have that tour guide and all the tours that they brought us on, so that we could learn those cultures and understand a little bit more. Yeah, I think it'll be a huge springboard for us because the freshmen had a chance to, the NCAA has allowed the freshmen to come, and we're counting on those kids to do quite a bit for us. So it was huge for them, as well as the returning players got to, Jordan Chartier is back, so he got to get some valuable game time. And I think the biggest thing is that will give us a springboard to know what our strengths are early in the season, what our weaknesses are, so we can try to make those weaknesses strengths. And probably another important thing that I got to mention is we got to take it a little bit easy here now, because the season is long, and I don't want to go too hard too early in the season. But we'll monitor that. But for the most part, the trip was awesome.